I can't even imagine that I'm here. You know what I mean? Like, I never planned on being rich. I don't know. I know that I try to be a fair person. I try to be an honest person. But I think there's a common denominator among millionaires. I'm a new millionaire, but I'm gonna flip this game so I can become one of the big boys. My little couple of millions I got now, I need to flip it, turn it into my 10 million, to my 100 million, which is my goal. And like I said, just stay focused, keep your goal, and there's nothing in life you can't get. It's very easy to make money, very hard to keep it. So I'm learning how to keep my money, make it multiply, and keep it coming. I'm not really a camera person. I'm more of a behind the scenes. So I gotta get used to this. I'm a little uncomfortable right now.
It's okay.
Nah, just
Yeah, I keep going. I'll get used to it.
Warm feeling inside. Like,
Well,
what does it do?
most of the time, I still don't believe that I'm here. I try so hard to stay humble. It was people like you in my life who told me that I have gotten somewhere. I didn't even though I had money for years, I didn't even realize. Somebody had to tell me this year to stop dressing so dirty. Because I have on old clothes, dirty sneakers. I got on slacks and a shirt. I just started wearing this like a month ago. You wouldn't even know me from the next guy on the street. Because I was not trying to remain humble, but I never realized that I even became a millionaire. You know what I mean? Like, I was just pushing, and next thing you know, I'm actually not. I remember being a paper millionaire when I had assets, but it wasn't liquid cash. So I didn't even realize. Like, I just kept pushing and didn't even realize that I actually am a real millionaire. I don't know how much value being a millionaire is these days because people are billionaires. But I'm gonna try to get there too, so I'm gonna step my game up. That's my new goal. If I get my 100 million, I know I'm close to becoming that billionaire.
How would you like to join our organization?
And I don't know. You got any other questions? Anything you want to say? Anything Brock might be able to use for footage? Question. What I do notice is that when I'm in certain places, I get treated like royalty, and it's unusual for me because I'm not used to them. I'm from the hood. I lived in abandoned buildings. I'm a recovering addict. Been to jail. I don't have a college diploma. People treat me like I'm royalty, and it's very uncomfortable. But I'm learning to get used to it. I'm trying to learn to get used to it. I'm not gonna let. People told me I worked hard for this. Enjoy the view. You know, I climbed this mountain. Now enjoy the view. So I'm gonna let people cater to me. And as far as the access to the things I have, like, I can go anywhere at the drop of a hat, and that to me was all I remember wanting. I just wanted to be comfortable, being able to pay my bills. All I wanted to do was pay my bills and be able to travel. And now I have more than that. And I didn't do this on my own because there's a whole bunch of people in my life that helped me get here. And at some point, I'm going to give everybody their acknowledgement. But I know that I'm a sum of my experiences, but my experiences came through the people around me. Like even you telling me, yo, you are that guy. I had to really step back from myself and look at my life. Like, I am that guy now. You know, and that's what's weird for me. Like, I never even strive for this. Like, my highest elevation was just to travel every now and then, like do a yearly vacation, you know what I mean? And get my bills paid. So I don't know how I got here. I just know I work hard. That I do know. My last, I don't know how long. I'd say it took me all my life to get here. So it didn't happen overnight. Like some of my experiences and everything that I have, I gradually got. Nothing. I didn't win no lotto. Nobody gave me money that I could multiply. Every dime I got, I had to get for myself. I remember living in those abandoned buildings. I remember washing my ass in the hydrant. I don't know if I can say ass.
You can say ass.
I remember washing my ass on the hydrant as an addict. And for me to own a Maybach, to own a 10,000 square foot mansion, to own a couple of mansions at that, is just amazing to me. I'm still riding on cloud 9. And I don't know. I just think this can go to another level. I did this with ease, what I think was ease. I mean, I went through my trials and tribulations of life, but like I said, I don't even think I worked so hard other than my normal working to get here. I guess I made some good decisions. I made some bad ones too. But that's what it is. And I'm sure other millionaires had similar stories where they were down, and I know there's God involved in my life for sure. And I'm not a religious person. I'm more of a spiritual person. But I couldn't be where I am without understanding that there is a higher power, and that there's mechanics in nature that I have to respect. Cars now, but I had 7 cars at one time. Right now the cars I got a Porsche Cayenne, I got a BMW 658, Escalade ESV, the extended version. I got the Maybach, I got this S550, I got a Toyota Corolla, and I got a Charger. I got a Dodge Charger. That's more than 7 cars though. Yeah. I probably took a random trip to Amsterdam. I got up one day and it was always my dream. I called the airline, the next day I was on the plane. And I went to Amsterdam. The bad part was only he knew that I was there. Nobody else knew I was there. I went all by myself. It was dangerous. But I won't do it again. Next time I'm going with the crew. And you know what made me realize I was rich? When I could fly people back and forth. Like I don't have to worry about, how we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. You know what I mean? And that's when I really realized that I'm doing better than most people. I'm just financially doing better than most people. I want to remain humble. I want to stick to where I came from. Not forget that, my parents worked, I worked. I did a lot of bad things in my life. And I try to do a lot of good things to counteract the bad, because I believe in karma. But the first thing, like I said, was that trip, and that was a couple of years ago. And I don't even think I realized I was a millionaire then. I think I knew I had money. I don't know how much money I had, but I was able to do that trip without even blinking. And I don't know. I still don't. I'm just trying to learn to give myself credit for the cash, for what I have. The material things. What I do know, the material things come and go. They don't make me who I am. What I want to do someday is do what I heard that Warren Buffett, super billionaire, he went back and took a job and started a new company from scratch with no money to see. Because what I want to do is see if I can duplicate this without funding. Because I started this company with my hands. So the first company I got with my hands and in my mouth, just talking. So what I want to do is I'm going to attempt to try it again from scratch. I don't want to use my contacts. I want to start. I'm gonna give me a little bit. Maybe it might cost me $2,000 or $3,000 to start this thing, but I'm gonna see if I can multiply what I'm doing. If I really have a formula, if it's not luck, because that's what I'm not sure, whether it's luck, whether it's the hand of God touching me, or whether it's karma. But I want to learn. And if anybody got an answer for me, you can reach me at. Well, fine. We'll give you that information later. Some record executives at Capitol Records. What I do to keep my money coming in, I'm not in one area. I do whatever I can to make money, which includes still shining shoes. So I'm not too good to get dirty and do the work manually. I do pay a lot of people to do things for me, but I'm not afraid to do it myself. So we're gonna go to Capitol Records, and part of my plan to keep my wealth is I'm gonna develop some musical artists. And if I can find 2 artists that is suitable to invest in, and that's when you're gonna come back to our website. You can find us at, and when we get this, when we go to this meeting, I'm setting up a bridge to bring the artists at some point once we find them. And wealth is to me about relationships. Any success is about relationships, because it takes more than one person to make a successful action. So if you can keep good relationships in business, then I think you got a greater shot at becoming successful. And I got people in my camp that have great business relationships and great contacts that I don't have. So I don't want the public to understand that I may have started some things that brought me to this point, but it was a whole bunch of people around me that really made it happen. Like I may have the money. I mean, like I said, I started the initial run, but without my team, I can't take all the credit. And I can say my God is the greatest member of my team, the first member of the team. Though I'm not religious, I know there's a higher power, and that's why I believe I am where I am. But I don't know why I'm there. That's up to the higher power's decision. I want to go to Ireland. I want to go to Africa.